Welcome to my investment update series, where I will give you regularly some deeper insights into my investment journey and sharing with you my profits I'm making, but also my potential losses, along with some news about them, so that you can decide if you want to join this journey, if this might be a good investment option for you too, and make an informed decision. Of course, I am not able to add all my projects into these videos, at least not every time. So I always handpick some projects to show and highlight them for you. However, if you're interested in a specific topic which I didn't cover, please drop a comment, so in the next video I will consider adding it. And if you're only interested in some specific projects, feel free to use the timestamps down below. Today's agenda is packed again. Initially, we want to check MYSTNodes, a project where we can earn or mine cryptos passively and this make passive income just by sharing our unused internet bandwidth. And today we want to see the results. How much money can we really make from one node within a time frame of a month or a year? And how can we scale the profits to make even more? Right after, we'll dip into prop firms and checking the copy trading signals I am currently following and using. How are the profits there? How are they performing? And I will also give you really important information on what you need to be aware of, so that when you are using prop firms, that you actually get your withdrawal. And this, your well-earned money. Last but not least, I want to highlight 2 copy traders which I started following this year, how they performed, and why I decided to follow them. But before we start, as always, the risk disclaimer. On this channel, I am only showing you what I am doing, where I am investing, and sharing you my information, my knowledge, and experiences. However, all projects are high risk, and you should carefully consider if this project is something for you by doing your own research and, if needed, even contacting your legal financial advisor. MYSTNodes is a project where we can earn crypto while we sleep. And this is just by using or sharing the unused internet, which we are already having, into some passive income by sharing it. And this can happen on our everyday devices, such as your computer, laptop, smartphone, Raspberry Pi, or whatever. If you want to dig deeper into MYSTNodes and how this actually worked, I did an entire video on it. You can check it out here, because in this video we want to check how much we can actually make with MYSTNodes and how we can make even more. So let's check it out. First of all, they do have a leaderboard where we can see that one person in Vietnam made over 243 USD within just 1 month, totally passively. And depending on where you are from, $243 can be quite a lot of money, for example, in Vietnam. However, another person in UK made $62 in 1 month. In Germany, okay, they have an error here. It should be around $50. And another one in Germany, also $50. You can also check the full leaderboard if you want to over here. It is totally anonymous. We don't know the names of the persons or anything, only this address over here. But those numbers doesn't tell us what we actually can make per one node per month, because we can only set up one node per IP address, which means if we are at home connected to our internet, of course we can set up a node on our laptop and another node on our smartphone and maybe on our Raspberry Pi, second laptop, whatever. And based on my experiences now and based on the experiences of my community, I would say you can currently make around $20 to $30 a month from one single node, which leads to around $250 or $350 a year, which, considering this is totally passively, doesn't cost us anything, no upfront investment or so. It's still a nice amount to have. But how can we now leverage these profits and make even more? And the clue here is to have more IP addresses. Of course, we can set up MYSTNodes also on the computer, smartphone from our friends or family who are living at a different location, a different house, have a different Wi-Fi connection. This is definitely possible. But even without involving your friends and family, you can scale your profits. But you need different IP addresses. One option could be a VPS, which is actually a separate server which is stored somewhere and is still running on your computer, or you can access it on your computer, but it is running 24/7 even if your computer is shut down. Because it actually works that the server is running all the time, just your computer is not the server, it's just accessing the server, like a remote desktop. This is possible. However, a VPS, a server, does cost a monthly fee, which usually starts at around $10 to $15, and depending on how good your server is, on the server location and stuff, it can lead up to 40, 50, or even more dollars. If you are just using the VPS for MYSTNodes, then yeah, the cheapest price will do it. However, if you're as me and you're running some trading bots on this VPS, you do probably need a better subscription. I wouldn't buy a server just for the purpose of MYSTNodes, but as of now, it could be still profitable for you to do so. Please also note that the $20 to $30 per node per month are just my experiences and experiences from my community. It can change over time because we do not get paid in dollars, but actually in MYST token. And it also varies on your location, how fast and stable your internet is, and of course, how long you let it connected to the internet. If it's just 8 hours a day, just while you work, is it just while you sleep, or are you running it 24/7? It's up to you. But those are the averages I received and my community. If you don't want to have an entire separate server, you might also consider a normal VPN to get MYSTNodes running, or other cloud services. They are also not for free, but they are usually much cheaper still than a VPS. And with a VPN, you also have some providers which offer you a dedicated IP, which makes it even better. I, for example, use a static IP from Ivacy. It does cost me $1 or $2 extra a month, but for me, for many purposes, it's totally worth it. Another option to change your IP and to get MYSTNodes running is this small device, which is called Deeper Connect Air. A full review video about this will follow, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you're interested in. This one is actually a decentralized VPN, so it works from other people's. It's not a company like Ivacy, Ghost VPN, NordVPN who are running it, but it's different. But it's similar to MYSTNodes and how it works. And this will also give you different IP addresses if you're connecting it with that. You can set up MYSTNodes, of course, with that. And actually, Deeper also has a similar feature as MYSTNodes. You can also earn some cryptos with Deeper VPN. But more on this in the review video. As for now, if you want to learn more about MYSTNodes and how decentralized VPNs actually work, check out this review video. And if you want to get started with MYSTNodes, the link is down below in the description. Let's check out the results of the trading signals which I currently copy and using. In January, they made more than 800 pips of profit, which I already shared with you in my video before. But now, how does it develop? Are they still performing so well? Let's have a look, for example, at the results from the first March week. And you can see here that they did do a good amount of pips, from 255 pips in just 1 week, which was really good. Even the week after, they performed more than 300 pips in a week. However, they had 1 week where they made loss. It is possible, of course, it even might be possible that a few days in a row there will be losses. What counts that in the end we are making profit. And trading is definitely not just a highway to the sky. There are ups and downs involved, and this is something you definitely should be aware of and be mentally prepared. But if you're having a good risk management, which I already explained to you here in this video, things that you definitely need to consider and mistakes you should avoid, then you will have a totally calm mind during this. Meanwhile, in April, or the first April week, they did change their report designs because I gave them some feedback to just actually show us how many times we hit the take profit 1, 2, and 3, and how many pips are what users actually do if they are following the exact strategy as they are recommending, and which I explained you in my videos as well. So we have here now 37% TP1 hit, 25% even TP2 hit, and 13% TP3 hit, which leads to a total of 337 pips in a week. And you can see here, even in the first week of April, they had 1 day of loss, but still really awesome results. Just remember, if you're having a funded account, of course, you can do those signals with your own money and trade it on your own normal account. However, you can also leverage those profits with funded accounts with prop firms. And if you're having a $100,000 account or a $200,000 account, and you're just doing the trading with one lot, which is a total fine risk, you could have more than $3,000 made this week. Of course, depending on the prop firm you are using it, you might have to give away 10, 20, maybe even 50%, but still awesome profit for just 1 week of copying trading signals. If you want to learn more about the trading signals I am using, check out the link below. And if you text them and mention the discount code FUNDED20 or just mention my name, you will get $20 off of the access for their VIP room. By the way, those guys also offer passing the challenges of some prop firms, and you will get the 20% discount on this service as well. However, if you prefer other prop firms which they as of now do not cover, you can still use those signals to pass the challenges. I tried it and it works. But never forget, past results never guarantee future results, so keep your risk management always in mind and don't become greedy. And if you're using prop firms, always read the terms and conditions properly, follow their rules so that you actually get your profits and your hard-earned withdrawal money. Otherwise, they just might neglect your withdrawal. And one rule which is happening with many prop firms is to have a static IP, or let's say you are allowed to have only 2 or 3 different IP addresses, which leads me back to what we covered before. You should consider either getting a VPS or a VPN with the bonus of a static IP. Not all VPN providers offer a static IP, and a static IP is an additional service which you need to purchase on top. But in my opinion, it's totally worth it, and of course you will find down below some links. They offer static IPs and service. If you want to know more about copy trading signals, the mistakes you should avoid, check it out. Let's check out copy trading with Roboforex and some copy traders which I am currently following and why I am following them and the profits they made so far. The first on my list which I want to show you today is Funded for Gold. While their profile is pretty new, just about 1 month old, I still decided to join them because of the reason these are the same guys which are often passing prop firms with their HFT bots, but also the trading signals which I copying and which I actually pretty like. So I was pretty confident that they will make a good job over here with copy trading as well. And their trading bot is called, or their account Funded for Gold, the Gold Nautic. And you can start copying them for $400 is the minimum deposit. They have a 30% commission rate. And so far, they do have a maximum drawdown of less than 8%, which I do find pretty decent. Especially when we check the profits they made within less than 1 month. They already made for the $400 account $59, which is around 15% profits for around 8% drawdown within less than 1 month. For me, it's a really good deal. But always make your own research, check out yourself. They also have a Myfxbook link. I will share the links with you all down below in the description. You can check out the statistics yourself and decide if you want to join them as well. And by the way, another thing which I like about the Funded for You guys is when they're using copy trading and there is still an open trade which might be in a little floating loss, they do ask their community, should we leave the trade open or should we close it in loss before the news starts? So you even have some decisions you can make over here. And of course, as it is Roboforex copy trading, anyway, you could anytime open, close any trades you want to earlier. It's totally up to you. You are in full control. Also, those guys have a hard cut, which is at 20%. So 20% is the maximum you can lose when you are following them and not more. If this sounds interesting, but you don't know much about Roboforex and copy trading yet, how to get started, I do have a complete tutorial and also some mistakes you should avoid. Now let's have a look at a second trader which I'm currently following, and this is called Flexzunder. His profile is running already since more than 200 days and made more than 320% profit in this time, which is pretty good. So we could have already tripled our investment. And he's having a maximum drawdown of 12%. And this guy also has a hard cut. So also if we decide to follow them, we do not lose our entire funds. Same as Funded for Gold, he also has a Myfxbook. I will share all the links in the description. And if this sounds interesting for you and you want to get started but you are new and you don't know how to, I have done a complete tutorial videos about Roboforex, how to get started, how to withdraw and everything, as well as a video about mistakes you should definitely avoid when you do copy trading.